Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at a few different mods that we're using in the Legends Ultimate products. And we're also going to take a look at one added to an Arcade 1-Up. The first product we're going to take a look at is Stefan Burger's Motorized 4-way, 8-way gate changer. And then we're also going to take a look at the GRS Button Hole spinner and how that was modded and added to one of the AtGames Gamer Pros. So let's take a look. For anyone who's ever played games like Burger Time or Pac-Man, you'll know just how difficult it can be to play those games when you're not using the proper joystick. Those games were designed for 4-way joysticks. So AtGames uses an octagonal gate inside there, so you can see it's actually 8 positions. And it does have an option through software to change it to 4-way. It sort of emulates that, but it's not really the same as using an actual 4-way gate. So what are your options? Well, the first is you can actually replace that octagonal manually with a 4-way gate. You put it in here, but now you're limited, so you don't have the ability to go back to an 8-way gate unless you put it in, say, the second player controller on the right, and you use the mirror controls. So then when you want to be able to play those 4-way games, you just simply mirror the controls over to your 4-way gated stick. The only problem is now, what if you want to play 2 players that have games that are 8-way joystick, or if you want to play twin stick games? So another option that's come along is Stefan Burger's 4-way, 8-way motorized gate changer. And that adds a whole new dimension and option to your gameplay. So you can see down at the bottom, you can see this button that's right here, right? The glowing green button. This button, LED button, you can change the colors to whatever you want using the PC software that Stefan's designed. And in this case, I have it changing from the green and red colors for AtGames. So my red position in this split button on the left makes this a 4-way position on the joystick. So you can see it's 4 ways. If I press the right side, it switches back to 8-way. And now I have full range 8-way controls for my games, making everything so much easier to play. Now, what's great about this button can be used in, say, an AtGames device, or it can also be used in an Arcade 1-Up or other types of arcade scenarios that you might want to do in other types of cabinets. Very easy implementation. Essentially, what I've done is I installed these motorized gates. They fit over top of the joysticks up from underneath. You swap out the gates that are currently in there, and you pop on the motorized gates. There's a little Arduino board that you mount inside your control panel, and that needs power. So it can either be plugged in electrically, or in this case, I've actually run the cable outside and plugged it in to the USB port that's on the front of the cabinet. On the side here, I have a little USB hub that I have it connected to, so I can also plug in my thumb drives, but you can also plug it directly into the port right on the front, and that'll give power and allow you to switch that gate. Again, simple button press, and now you can change it. Now this is actually changing both the joysticks at once, or you can hook it up to just one joystick. The board that Stefan sells supports up to 4 sticks. So if you happen to have, say, an Arcade 1-Up that has 4 sticks, well, there you go. You can actually switch all 4 of them on the fly. Makes it very easy to do. Let's take a look now at the Gamer Pro mod that I've made. The Legends Gamer has the same functionality with the 4-way, 8-way gate changer as you saw in the Legends Ultimate. Now the only difference, of course, is because the Legends Gamer doesn't have a USB port on it, I had to supply power using the Legends Core. Now you can also run that power out to an outlet and use a little power adapter, but I decided to hook it up to the core because I also added the GRS Button Hole spinner. Now the spinner is seen as another USB device. It's actually seen in the diagnostics as a trackball. So it was an easy addition to make on the cabinet, but because it is seen as a trackball, you're unable to add a second one. Now a common question is, can you use the pins on the board that are built into the Legends Gamer? Those are disabled at this time. Now it's possible there might be a firmware fix down the road that allows you to be able to use those, but as of right now, the only thing you can do is add a USB spinner. And it really works well. It works just as good as the one that's built in to the Legends Ultimate, if not better. And of course, the same sensitivity settings that you find with the trackball will work on this because it is seeing it as an actual trackball. So what I've done inside, because I have now the motorized gates that needed power, and I also needed to hook up the spinner, is I added a small Sabrent USB 2.0 4-port hub. I've connected the spinner inside along with the motorized gates. Out of the back, I took the USB connection where you would typically hook up, say for OTG, or if you wanted to connect directly to the core, and I ran that along the back with some gaffing tape to pat it down, back inside the control panel where it connects to the hub, and then I have one cable coming out of the back that goes to a USB extension cable. So now I have one cable that comes out, connects it to the core, and because I prefer to play wired, I'm actually getting more stable connection. And of course, the best part is I've got that 4-way, 8-way gate changer, and I have my spinner and a complete 8 set of buttons on both joysticks. Best of both worlds. Up until now, the mirror control function hasn't been a bad option for me, but it's not been the best option. Stefan Burger's 4-way, 8-way gate changer is literally a game changer. I play better now using this device, and I can't recommend it enough. As you've seen, it works great in the Legends Ultimate products, Arcade 1-Up, and it will work in PC and a Raspberry Pi. In fact, in chatting with Stefan, there's software that he's built that will actually allow it to auto-change based on the game that's being played. So there's a lot more functionality you can find in PC and Raspberry Pi. I'm going to provide some links where you can learn more about that in the description for this video. And if you want the product, reach out to Stefan directly. This product is definitely growing in demand the more people find out about it. Having installed it on my products, I can tell you that I eventually plan on putting it in the Legends Pinball control panel with joystick once I get it. And I'm going to be ordering one of the Legends mini cabinets, and I plan on putting it in that as well. I cannot live without that product now that I've used it. It's that good. As for the GRS Button Hole spinner, what can I say? GRS products are known for their quality. It definitely feels more weighty than the one that's built into the AtGames Legends Ultimate. And having it in the Gamer Pro is a real plus. It's something that I thought should have been in the Gamer Pro out of the gate, and now I have it. So I have the best of both worlds in it. And it's certainly an affordable product and easy to install. All said and done, putting in the spinner, putting in the gate changer in the Gamer Pro, I don't think it took me more than probably half an hour, 35 minutes, and that's with drilling the holes, running the wires, everything like that. It's a really quick and easy install. If you're looking to just put in the thumb button spinner by itself, probably half the time if you're really, really good with power tools. I'm not. I am lucky I can operate a screwdriver, so if it's that easy for me, I can tell you it'll be that easy for you. Definitely check out the products. Fantastic products, couldn't be happier. Again, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, check out our other videos on the channel, and stay tuned for future reviews and tutorials. Thank you.